I find it very frustrating that I think teachers are, some of the most innovative people when they're in the classroom, and there's a lot of pressure on us to cover standards and to,
right.
Cover a certain amount of curriculum during the year. And I see the kinds of things that teachers are doing in classrooms, and I'm just, super amazed and inspired by it. But there seems to be something about, discipline where we're kind of still using very traditional and I would say antiquated ways of just like there's a couple of solutions that we've accepted that. And, to answer your question, I just think we need to really brainstorm the different ways that we can do that. And, in one of my other capacities at Roosevelt, I've been the teen court coordinator for 7 years now. Teen court is, it's a county-wide program. It's, partnership with the school and the Los Angeles, Superior Court and Los Angeles County Superior Court and the Los Angeles Probation Department. But one of the cool things that we have there is that, students become the jurors and they get suggestions, from the court as to, quote unquote punishments. But a lot of times they're free to develop their own. And you would see the creative things that, kids are developing. And I don't think that we've given that enough space, if we're, moving it over to the schools, that we've given enough opportunity for young people to do those kind of things. One of the things that I've seen, work the best, is a program that's going on, with the Los Angeles County Superior Court called Shades. It's stopping hate, by educating students, and what we do is that we actually give these kids an opportunity to sentence kids that have been arrested for, potential hate crimes. The kids have to decide whether it's a hate crime or a hate incident. And part of the quote unquote punishment that a lot of these kids get is to go to a camp, Building Bridges camp. It's a human relations camp.
Oh, not the other kind of camp.
No.
Juvie camp.
It's a human relations camp. And I think traditionally a lot of adults would say that, wait, you're rewarding the kid by going away to the mountains for a weekend and do what? And, sing songs. But it's very, very directed and there's a lot of learning that takes place. And when the students that have come back that have participated in that, they said, we saw these kids that had this incident go on, and at this camp they were getting along, they were talking to each other and actually spent a lot of time together. And, and that idea of repairing that harm that was done. And that's, my example of, well, what should be the punishments? We need to start thinking about them as, punishments. They're young people, they're still learning, and we need to still, give them those opportunities to grow and to learn from, whatever, mistake they have done.